Do you wonder why we don't entirely rely on burdensome buttons and laces for clothes anymore? Thanks to Swedish-American inventor and zipper, Gideon Sundback, we don't have these problems anymore.
Gideon Sundback pioneered the clothing industry with his leadership in patenting a simple device that left an impactful legacy on modern clothing design. The modern zipper, a simple invention created out of necessity for convenience. This invention was perfected and patented by the Swedish-American electrical engineer in Meadville, Pennsylvania. The first design was made in April 1913 before Sundback made the final patent on March 20th, 1917. But there had been others that inspired Gideon Sundback through work of their own, particularly Elias Howe and Whitcomb L. Judson. Howe, the inventor of the sewing machine, patented the automatic continuous clothing closure in 1851. But he did not pursue the invention and left his work unfinished. Later, Judson patented his design of the clasp blocker in 1893 and created a manufacturing company for his invention. But a complicated design and little interest during its debut at Chicago's World Fair led to the failure install in progress. The same year as Judson's death in 1909, Gideon Sundback entered the company before taking matters into his own hands and eventually improving the company's product and creating the invention, creating a legacy with his work and leadership in creating what would become the modern zipper.
Born on April 24th of 1880, Gideon Sundback was a Swedish-American man that patented one of the most recognizable inventions today, the zipper. In 1905, Sundback immigrated to the United States to work for Westinghouse Electric and Manufacturing Company in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as an electrical engineer. In the next year, Sundback was employed by the Universal Fastener Company in Hoboken, New Jersey. This company is where Sundback continued the work of the company's founder, Whitcomb L. Judson. Judson's previous discoveries had created the work in progress that was the clasp blocker, a fastening device for boots and tobacco patches. The same year as Judson's death, 1909, Sundback was promoted to be a head designer at Universal Fastener Company, and before changing its name to Talon Incorporated after moving it to Meadville, Pennsylvania. Sundback continued busying himself with Judson's vision until his creation of what would become the modern zipper in April 1913 before he created a final patent on the device as the separable fastener on March 20th, 1917. With his patent, Sundback was able to successfully market the entrepreneurial creation and build upon invention in order to promote and expand the new product in the American economy. His creation was coined as the zipper in 1923 by business owner B.F. Goodrich, and it was named after the sound the invention makes. In 1951, Gideon Sundback was awarded the Gold Medal of the Royal Swedish Academy of Engineering Sciences to honor his work and invention. There had actually been historical reports questioning his citizenship in the United States, that he had immigrated to Canada, not to the U.S. But his company had been in Ontario, while Sundback resided in Meadville as an American citizen. Sundback created a manufacturing business in Ontario, which he operated as president from his home in Meadville, Pennsylvania, until his death on June 21st of 1954. Here, a man named Jeff Feibush discusses his career in working with zippers and gives a first-person perspective on the zipper's impact.
It got started in 1941 on Pearl Harbor Day. My father came from Vienna and he opened the store right around then, and then Pearl Harbor came and he went back to Austria. My grandmother ran the business until he got back, and about 3 years later he came back from the war and started the zipper business up. If you can't find the zipper, you're going to be getting a hold of us. And we sell millions upon millions of zippers a year. And if I tell you, if this year, I think if I've seen 10 zippers that were the problem, it's a lot. But millions, millions upon millions. It's all different types, from size 3, 5, 7, 8, and 10s. and each one has all different subclasses. So I'd say we've probably got a good 1,000 different types of styles of zippers in-house. It's been the same type of zipper since day one. It's just got now it's become more like for the exposed zippers. It's big. You see them on dresses and clothes, but it's still the same old zipper. The same ones we've been selling since I've been here.
Pennsylvania inventor Gideon Sundback created a lasting legacy through his pioneering invention of the zipper. His leadership after becoming head designer at a failing company that had been on the trail of a class blocker saved the company and drastically changed the way clothing would be designed and used in the future. After boots and tobacco pouches tried the new product, it became increasingly popular with consumers and clothing manufacturers. With Sundback's patent, clothes today are no longer burdened by clumsy, tedious buttons and complex sewing. More freedom to create allowed for an increase in innovative clothing designs, increasing competition through different companies using more designs and improving clothing economics in the process. This illustrates how Gideon Sundback left a valuable legacy by inventing something that may seem so trivial and average, but has left a major impact to ensure the future advances in the clothing and the fashion design industry.
Crazy about a shark,